Good evening and welcome to today's video, which is about the cost of not facing ourselves. So often it can feel like when we are facing difficult situations, it feels like we want to escape and it feels like we gain something by not facing what it is that actually troubles us. And when I say not facing, I am talking about I'm talking about that we don't face it within ourselves, which means that we emotionally are choosing to not be present in our pain. So when we choose to escape our own pain, when we choose to not face ourselves, our difficulties, and our vulnerability, then out of the whole point of why God in the first place created pain, why God created contrasts and the gifts that actually lies beyond them. I believe that everything happens for a reason. I don't think that God created anything by coincidence, and I also believe that we are the ones who have the responsibility to choose whether or not that we want to actually let God do what He can do for us to be happy. And that means for us to choose to choose to trust that we will be okay no matter what, to choose to trust that there is a meaning even though we can't see it, to choose to trust that when it is difficult, that there is a meaning even in that, to choose to trust everything, not just when things goes our way, but especially when things are not going our way. And maybe it is when things are not going our way that things actually truly are going our way, but not as we think of it as our way, if that makes any sense. It is important to remember that what we want and what we actually need are maybe not the same. You may think that you want a lot of outside validation. You may think that you may think that you need to be understood and you want to be understood and all of that. But behind that neediness of being understood and so forth actually is a deeper longing to understand yourself and to understand others and to rest in love and to rest in just being content with who you are and live your own truth. So your wish, your shallow wish maybe is to be understood by others here, but your deeper wish, your soul's wish, may be something else, something of much greater value. And when we trust life, whatever lives bring us, and choose the positive side, choose to do the next right thing, no matter what, then, as I have seen in my own life, my deeper wishes are coming true. Maybe not my shallow wishes, but my deeper wishes are coming true because the only thing that I truly want, and I just talk about myself now, is to be home with God, is to be close to God and to feel His love, to know that I am okay, to know that I am safe within myself, to know that I am true towards myself, and to know that I live the best life that I can live and that I am meant to live. And it is so important that we are honest towards ourselves when it comes to what this video is about, that when we choose to turn away from our pain, when we choose to not face ourselves, that we are aware of that We may escape for a moment, but it is not anything that give us a lasting effect of value. And it is important to understand that so that we are honest towards ourselves, because in the end, that is all we have. It is the honesty that we have towards ourselves, and that is what we have to live with, and that is what follows us, and that is what we will die with someday. So yeah, the cost of not facing ourselves is that we lose ourselves. We lose a part of ourselves, and we lose out of the gifts that God wants to give us, and we lose out of the gifts that we can give to ourselves. The inner gifts, the gifts of growth, the gifts that ever could give value is always right here. And we are the ones who are responsible for choosing to be open to them. And we can never be open to something greater if we're not willing to pay the price, if you can say that. It sounds bad, but if we are not willing to face the fullness of who we are, including the darkness. So, yeah, that was what I was thinking about today. I love you and I wish you a beautiful day.